Okay, we are here at the Western Wall, as you can see. The sun is going down, and guys, it is over here. Back down here, we have shown you the underground synagogue, and in it there were 70 seats. Many of you have asked the question, what are the 70 nations? Okay, well, we've had a series of messages where we've been sharing on the various aspects in the book of Revelation. There are the drunk nations. Okay, Jeremiah talks about them. There are the merchants in Revelation 18. Okay, now we actually have a precise number as it relates to Mystery Babylon. Okay, and I want to do this video here before the sun goes down because remember, in here there were 70 seats. There was also 24 seats. Okay, so keep these numbers in mind as we go through the prophecy and go through the prophets and how they have shown us what this time is. Why is it that there's an organization of 70 nations, okay? And why is it that we have the harlot, Mystery Babylon, okay? Attempting to build a third temple right up there, okay? So the best thing to understand the things we're going to tell you is to actually watch the previous video. Watch the 7 mountains, okay? Watch the drunk nations and watch the merchants, okay? It is these that would tell us about these 70, like writing on the wall, 70, okay? So I do encourage you to watch the playlist, Mystery Babylon, but let's show you the summary of the previous message of what we're talking about. Now, if you haven't seen the other messages, we're going to go through real quick our notes. With each message that we're talking about, we have presented notes with all the information you can see here. Now, what we're doing is a simple process. We're going line upon line, precept upon precept, and you can see 3 columns here. You can see them in red, you can see them in purple, and you can see them in green. And what this is this is Revelation 18, and what it lists is the harlot's merchandise. Okay, everything listed in a merchandise, in an inventory, and we find all these same things listed as related to the temple, the first temple that Solomon built. We can also find these all in Ezekiel chapter 27. So we concluded that the merchandise of Revelation 18 is in fact the components, the inventory for building the third temple. Okay? Now, another message is called Mystery Babylon. Tyre sings after 70 years. So, as we have these 70 nations, we have these 70 years. And the prophecy related to Mystery Babylon has more than one name. It's not just Babylon as a location. There are actually 7 locations, which we'll get to in a minute. But what we can see here is the prophecy in Isaiah 23 related to Mystery Babylon singing after 70 years. And isn't that interesting that the events of the 70 nations kicked off with a concert called the World Creation Concert? Well, that happened after the 70 years of Israel forming as a nation. So you have 70 nations, 70 years, all of this fulfilling Bible prophecy perfectly. Now, another thing we have is what's called 7 mountains that the harlot sits on. Now, we did find these mountains with another name of the daughters of famous nations. And these are listed in Ezekiel 32. And so the mountains in which he sits, in which they're drunk, we have a glass of wine. And so their Mystery Babylon isn't just one location or one, it's also Egypt, Asher, Elam, Meshech, Tubal, Edom, and Zidon. Okay? And Zidon is Tyre. So Mystery Babylon is also Tyre and Zidon, and she sings after 70 years. Then we get to another one, where is it? Okay, we have the daughters. Oh, here it is. Okay, we have Revelation 18 and the drunk nations. Now, this is the whole, this is just amazing. Guys, I did all these videos. Everything I'm telling you right now, I didn't know before. But I just was like, boy, the numbers are getting close. Because after these 70 years when Tyre sings, Revelation talks about these drunk nations. Okay, well, Jeremiah lists these drunk nations. And the prophecy says, take away the voice of myrrh. And Jeremiah 25 says, when 70 years are finished, there will be drunk nations. And I began to add them up, and I noticed that there are 24 nations listed in Jeremiah 25 that are drunk. Okay, now, Revelation also mentions merchants. Okay, we had told you before that Ezekiel 27 lists these nations. And you can see we have them in 2 columns, right? There's so many, they're in 2 columns. And when they added up to 39. So what do we have? This is amazing. We have drunk nations that Revelation is talking about. Okay? We also have the mountains, the 7 mountains. Okay? So if we add it up, we have 7 plus 24 plus 39 equals 70. Again, 7 plus 24 plus 39 is 70. So the prophecy in Revelation 18, okay, about the merchants, about the drunk nations, the 70 years, guys. All this is just messages. We didn't even know what it meant. We just released the information to the people, and sure enough, it adds to 70. So clearly what's happening is a coordinated effort of Mystery Babylon, of the beast, okay, coordinating 70 nations. Well, these nations are also called drunk nations, also called the merchants, okay? So that's what we're witnessing as we see this transpiring. Now, of course, none of them are reading the book of Revelation, but Revelation is telling us all these numbers. This is amazing.
Okay, it is absolutely crazy here. Look at all the kids. We're at Herva Synagogue. This is the menorah, which you can see here. And guys, what is it we've learned? Let's remember that the underground synagogue, the synagogue I have showed you guys, most of you have seen that. Okay, that synagogue has 70 seats. Okay, that synagogue has 24 seats. So why are we going over these numbers? It's not by coincidence, is what we're explaining to you. It's not by coincidence. This is going down. These are the numbers. These are the prophecies. These are the things that are precisely being fulfilled. Okay, there's a lot of information in this video. These are not new things. We have a series of messages. In order for you to understand what we're saying, you've got to watch the previous videos. But underground, Ezekiel chapter 8 said there are 70 seats. Okay, well, you got 70 nations, 70 years. It also says there are about 24 seats or 25. Well, that relates to the 24, the drunk nations. And we also have the drunk nations. We also have the merchants. Everything is happening. So all of this is fulfilling perfectly the book of Revelation, chapter 17, chapter 18, okay? And we can see the drunk nations, the merchants, the harlot sings after 70 years, 70 nations, okay? So I hope you understand the importance of everything that is going on during this thing that they're doing, okay? So hopefully you do. And as I said, please watch the other videos. There is a playlist on this. This is a series of messages. And, God have mercy on us all, guys. So, as we say, watch and pray that you be counted worthy to escape all these things and stand before the Son of Man.